Cancerians, how you doing, you guys? Welcome in. This is your 2020 reading, forecast reading. In the extended, we will go below the surface. We will do a hidden, basically things you're not seeing. We'll do that as part of the extended, and also I'm going to do a 12-month, forecast in the extended. Okay, so right now let's look and see what's going on for you. See where you're headed, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In 2020, I will be doing more moon sign readings because a lot of people are looking at each of these readings as their sun sign. And I want to shift the energy and actually focus on the moon sign. It does make a difference. Your intention makes all the difference in tarot. Those of you who take my tarot class, you know that, right? Okay, so about classes. If you want to take that tarot class, the link is below. It is self-paced, and then we do lives every month, which is kind of cool to get all your questions. Also, January 2nd and January 9th, this is really important. We are doing a navigating your spiritual journey course that is going through all the stages and what you can expect and how you can navigate more successfully. So that's there. And also spiritual business class. If you have a talent that you want to turn into a business, a gift, a talent, a hobby even, this is really a class teaching you through all the marketing and the YouTube and all of the different ways. I'm going to share with you what I have learned about doing this. So you're welcome to join that too. So welcome in, Cancerians. Let's see what's going on. I did see you in the Aries reading. If you're connected to an Aries, you might want to catch that. All right, so let's see here. Co-creating. Yeah, that's... If you got an Aries in your life, or you may have an Aries in your life, why? I always, when I see that card, I'm always like, why me? Regeneration. Good stuff. So by doing a little work of your own, a little effort as you're manifesting, really focusing on your why. In the spiritual business class, I don't know if you're a fan, but I'm a huge fan of Simon Sinek, S-I-N-E-K. And he has created a really awesome TED Talk, one of the first TED Talks I ever saw about finding your why, okay? And this could be a year of finding your why and really honing in on your heart's desire as to not only your work, but creating any kind of abundance in your life. Something is coming back around to you. Regeneration. Wow, I'm getting tons of spirit chills on this. That's awesome. Something is coming back around to you that you may have left behind or might have been, you thought was totally gone, totally done. But you're co-creating with such a sense of purpose by understanding your why. Go check his video out because I think he's great. It's powerful intention is what it really is. And it's also understanding your motivations as to why things happen or why you do things in your life, especially when it comes to relationships and abundance. Okay, I think he's great. So we talk a lot about Simon in the class, and I highly recommend you watch that video, his TED Talk. All right, so Cancerians, let's see here. I have seen for Cancerians a lot about your work, a lot about your money. Lovers underneath, making good choices, and I did see this, so I'm going to say this. This Nine of Pentacles. Could be single right now. You're really starting to, ooh, look at that, Leo. Fired up, are you? Fired up. Wow. King of Pentacles. Moon. So for some of you, overcoming some issues around money, okay, for yourself, maybe fears, or overcoming a relationship with someone, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, who was a foundation for you and is no longer, you could be overcoming that. There's also some kind of fear here. We'll get into it. Okay. Oh, fear of being taken advantage. I see it. Okay. New beginnings in 2020. Something you were not looking at. You really were. We'll get into that. Queen of Swords. Ah, you are going to get clear on that. This is about being more discerning. This is about having an awakening and awareness and very clear about how you're headed. See how she's holding out her hand toward the future, looking to the future. Future's so bright, you gotta wear shades, okay? Yes, indeed. King of Cups, outcome, Nine of Cups. Are you kidding me? I used this deck, but I used this deck in the previous reading with Aries. Very similar kind of reading. Okay, so Five of Swords here could be afraid of people taking advantage of you. You could be a very abundant person, or you know how to create abundance in your life. You could be choosing to be the King of Pentacles for yourself. If you've always had somebody in your life who's been the King of Pentacles for you, it's now about you being your own King of Pentacles. So there is fear around this. Getting to the bottom of that, Queen of Swords. So Moon, what is the fear? We're going to get, I guess we'll get more of that in the extended about what is subterranean for you, what is unconscious for you. The Moon is all about that. It's an opportunity. High Priestess, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. Yes. Wow. Really getting to your truth, my darling. This is what you're doing in 2020. Oh my goodness. I'm totally getting chills on this one. So the way to solve this for yourself, the manipulation, the universe wants to say to you, in past relationships, there has been manipulation. Okay? Whoever it was coming from, wherever it was coming from, it was super unconscious. Okay? If you felt like you were being manipulated, or if you felt that you were, and you didn't like it, that you were manipulating other people to get what you needed, and people were always saying to you, can you just be a little more straightforward? Can't we just talk about this, openly talk about this? I feel like you might have had no idea what they were talking about, okay? You were very closed off to that kind of thinking. And you just know how you were, this is what a relationship is. This is what it's supposed to be, okay? So now, getting very deeply connected. This is Piscean energy here. Very deeply connected. Pisces, Cancer here. And walking away from what used to work. Okay? It used to work. Now you're seeing it's not working for you anymore. The old way of being in relationships, not working anymore. And it's mostly because you might have manipulated yourself, or you might have lied to yourself about, what you needed to be in relationships. You just don't need to be anything. Just be yourself. You don't need to perform. You don't need to do anything. Just need to be yourself. Okay? And learning more consciously about co-creating with the universe on your own. So those of you who are single, or recently single, some of you are recently single. What's getting you here is you're building some kind of thing for yourself. You're finally coming to a place where your core authenticity is coming to the fore. Okay, and this is going to be a business for you, or this is going to be a financial opportunity for you. You could have some kind of gift that comes through. I feel like you're stable for this time. Like you're getting an understanding about this new beginning you're having. You have three aces here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. And you're getting clear on how to create for yourself, okay? I feel like the old way of relationships may have blocked your abundance in some way. I feel like you might have allowed another person. Maybe you didn't feel like you could do this, or you didn't feel like you had anything special or whatever. And now you're understanding that you're very special. You have a special gift to offer. And it's kind of like, why was I throwing it over for these other people? Why did I always think that it was them that was special, or it was other people? I can't do this for myself. This is a very much a child kind of message. Getting this from a parent, or getting this from, you're overcoming this. Okay, that's why you're the Leo energy here. Overcoming beliefs about money, beliefs about abundance. No longer living in this unconscious way. All right? You're finally seeing it. It's going to bubble to the surface. Okay? You're finally seeing it for yourself. How much you've resisted and what is going to come of this, how you're overcoming it. There's some kind of abundance that's coming your way that's going to make you feel stable enough to overcome this. Okay? And then the new opportunity that's being offered is bigger. The way it comes in is through your feelings, through your meditation, through your guides, through your connection to the universe. Okay? I want to get a little bit more on this Five of Swords up here. Why is this Five of Swords up here? You are saying, like, why always me? The fourth ace. Wow. That's big. Okay? I feel like you could always be offering your cup. I do feel like people come back into your life a lot who are taking advantage of your good nature. And now you get to make a choice. And what happens is this new opportunity comes online that creates all the abundance in everything you've ever wished for coming true. I feel like this has been going on. This is a process that's taken 3 years, maybe 2 or 3 years of your life. The last couple years and now into 2020. This is within 2020, within this year of 2020, you will be overcoming this. You're not seeing yourself very clearly, or you have not been. You don't know your specialness. You don't know the gift that you are here to offer. You don't know how to navigate this terrain. It's very, in your mind, unforgiving, scary, all this stuff. But in reality, that's where your gift comes from. Okay? So your gift is coming through this, seeing. All right, you stop doing this Two of Swords Jack business of I don't want to go deep. I don't want to feel my feelings. That's where your gift lies. So having to go down in some of the decks, the moon, Persephone walks down the stairs to the underworld. Persephone is the daughter of Demeter. Demeter made a deal with the devil for the summer. I think it's the spring and summer is when Persephone is up on the earth. In the fall and winter, that's when she is down in Hades, and that's why everything dies, right? That's why we get snow. That's why, that's the story, okay? And I feel like only through your connection to meditation is the answer here. Okay, you're going to have to walk some terrain that you may have been resisting looking at for a long time. But this is where your abundance of all kinds comes from. You have to walk this path. All right, you have to walk this path in order to become the spiritual guide, teacher, healer that you are. And that's how abundance can flow. That's how love can flow. We'll look at love in the extended. I'm just seeing right now that this is all you. Okay, this is all you. The situation is you have riches around you. You have abundance of all kinds around you. You may not even be seeing it. You see how she has her back to the King of Pentacles? May not even be seeing it. But once you do see it, once you do see what you've been hiding from, Queen of Swords, then it gets very clear, very right in front of you. You're like, oh, all this time. So if you've been dabbling, right, all your wishes and dreams come true, new beginning, lots of abundance, lots of love, lots of joy, all of these things. If you've been dabbling in something, tarot or astrology or any kind of spiritual practice, I'm going to say to you, that's where to start, okay, for yourself. You know, your soul knows what you're here to do. And you have not been accessing it or asking it the questions that need to be asked. Okay. So if you'd like to continue on with me, we're going to do the card a month to see how next year is going to play out. We're also going to we're going to go down this rabbit hole a little bit more, get more information about what needs to be unearthed, what needs to be worked on. You got all 4 aces. This is a big deal. Okay? Okay, Cancerians. There you go, my darlings. Link is below for the extended Cancer 2020. I'll see you over there.